Commander Vex stared at the captured human vessel with 4 pairs of disbelieving eyes. The small craft had torn through their defensive line, disabled 2 cruisers, and nearly escaped before being caught in a tractor beam. Now it sat in the holding bay of the Galactic Union flagship, looking ridiculously primitive compared to the gleaming alien technology surrounding it. "Bring the pilot to me," Vex ordered, mandibles clicking with irritation. 2 guards escorted a human into the command center. He was a stocky man with weathered skin and a defiant expression. His name tag read simply, Bill. "Human," Vex began, looming over the smaller being. "Your vessel penetrated our most advanced shields and disabled multiple warships. Explain this technology immediately." Bill shrugged, seemingly unconcerned by the 7-foot insectoid commander. "Nothing special. Just regular Earth stuff." Vex slammed a chitinous appendage against the console. "Impossible. Our scans detected energy signatures unlike anything in the known galaxy." "Look," Bill said, "if you're so curious, just examine the ship. But I'm warning you, you might be disappointed." Science Officer Trill conducted the examination personally. As the Union's foremost weapons expert, she had analyzed technology from 500 different worlds. Nothing surprised her anymore. Or so she thought. 3 hours later, she burst into the commander's quarters, her normally blue skin flushed purple with excitement. "Commander, the human weapon, it's... Speak clearly, Trill." "It's water, sir." Vex's antennae twitched in confusion. "Water? The hydrogen-oxygen compound found on most habitable planets?" "Yes, but frozen, compressed, and electromagnetically accelerated," Trill explained. "They've somehow weaponized ordinary ice." "Impossible," Vex muttered. "I've confirmed it," Trill insisted. "They freeze water into dense projectiles, then use simple electromagnetic rails to launch them at velocities approaching light speed. When these ice projectiles hit our shields, which are designed to disperse energy weapons, they pass through as though the shields weren't even there." The implications stunned Vex into silence. The Galactic Union had spent centuries developing shield technology against plasma, laser, and gravitational weapons. No one had ever considered using something as primitive as frozen water as a kinetic weapon. Meanwhile, Bill sat in his cell, mentally calculating his odds of escape. He wasn't particularly worried. This wasn't the first time humans had surprised an alien civilization with their resourcefulness. Admiral Kraz joined the debriefing, his tentacles writhing with agitation. "You mean to tell me these primates, who only achieved space travel 3 centuries ago, have defeated our best defenses? With frozen water?" "Not just that," Trill added. "The ice contains microscopic channels filled with regular seawater. When the projectile impacts, the channels rupture, causing the water to flash, vaporize, and multiply the damage exponentially." "But why didn't our intelligence report this?" Kraz demanded. General Dorn, head of military intelligence, shifted uncomfortably. "We assumed their weapons would follow conventional development patterns. We were looking for antimatter bombs, not creative applications of planetary resources." "And what else have we missed?" Vex asked quietly. The room fell silent. In the detention block, Bill had made friends with his guard, a young alien named Pex, who was fascinated by humans. "Is it true your people weaponized plants to make explosives?" Pex asked. Bill nodded. "Gunpowder. That was ages ago. And you created flight vehicles from cloth and wood?" "Early airplanes, yeah." Pex's compound eyes widened. "Your species uses whatever materials are available, doesn't it? You don't wait for ideal solutions." "We call it working with what you've got," Bill explained. "Earth has limited resources compared to some planets. We had to get creative." Back in the command center, the Union leadership debated what to do with their human prisoner. "We should study their ice weapon technology," Admiral Kraz insisted. "No," Commander Vex said firmly. "We should release him." The others stared in shock. "Release him?" Admiral Kraz bellowed. "He attacked Union ships." "After we blockaded Earth's colony on Titan," Vex pointed out. "And we must consider, if this is what humans do with water, what might they do with truly dangerous materials? Or worse, What other ordinary substances have they already weaponized that we haven't detected? Trill's analysis confirmed Vex's fears. Our scans show unusual energy signatures around Earth's Mars colonies. They could be developing silicon-based weapons, or perhaps utilizing the iron-rich soil for something unexpected. 2 days later, Bill was escorted back to his repaired ship. Commander Vex personally saw him off. "The Union is lifting the blockade of Titan," Vex announced, "and proposing a non-aggression treaty with Earth." Bill nodded. "Smart move." "I have one question before you leave," Vex said. "The ice weapon, it's not your most advanced technology, is it?" Bill smiled. "Not even close. That's just what we let rookie pilots use for border patrol." As Bill's ship departed, Vex turned to Trill. "Contact Union headquarters. Recommend immediate diplomatic relations with humans rather than military engagement." "Because of the ice weapons?" Trill asked. "No," Vex replied, watching the tiny Earth vessel disappear into the darkness of space. "Because any species that looks at the cosmos, at stars and black holes and antimatter and thinks, 'Yes, but what can I do with frozen water?' is not a species we want as an enemy." Back on Earth, Bill delivered his report to General Kate, head of Earth Defense. "Mission accomplished," he said. "They took the bait. The ice cannons convinced them we're dangerously creative." Kate smiled. "And they never scanned for the actual defense grid?" "Never even looked. Too busy being amazed by the primitive ice weapons." Across the solar system, thousands of automated platforms remained hidden, hosting weapons that actually could destroy the Union fleet. But thanks to a simple demonstration of human ingenuity with ordinary water, they might never need to be used. Sometimes, as humans had known for millennia, the best weapon was the one you never had to fire.